I have shoved food in my face, so I am ready to be a horrible DM. Are you guys ready for me to be a horrible DM?
I'm ready to be a horrible player because I'm eating chicken salad. So let's go.
There is no such thing. There is such thing as a horrible player. I was about to say there is no such thing. There is such thing.
There is no such thing. There is no Warren Bossing say.
What?
There is no Warren Bossing say.
There is no Warren Bossing
What? Okay. Bossy witch. So, you guys are adventuring. You previously had your last night of, your yesterday of fighting the fucking ice monsters and wolves and shit, and I can't remember everything else. Hopefully you guys do. But yeah, you do that. You guys go to bed, you wake up the next day, so full rest, everybody. This encounter, by the way, is kind of out of order-ish, but I decided to do this instead of like a traditional encounter, because traditional encounters are boring for you guys, right?
Yes.
Thank you. I think you guys will enjoy this one. It's there's some brainisms I did with them. I put some thought into it, you know? That thought may have been less than 48 hours, but there was thought.
AKA he daydreamed while on the shitter.
I daydreamed while I was working. What are you talking about? Bro, I'm scrolling 40K. I'm scrolling DnD. I'm scrolling RC cars. If my boss actually had a live stream of what my monitor looked like, I would have gotten fired years ago.
You have the auto scroll thing like
Andy
has.
Got it.
What'd you say, Nate?
You have the auto scroll thing that Andy has.
No, it's called I'm sitting there. I'm working on this monitor. That monitor is fairly empty, and then the laptop monitor is what I use to scroll all my bullshit on.
Yeah.
No, I'm actually working. It's just, I trickle the work in with the bullshit.
Yes.
Alrighty. So you guys are traveling down the road. It's a fairly uneventful day, but you guys do get to the town of... What is that town? The town of Lorocrypt. I can't English today, guys.
Orcatre.
It's Laura crippled.
Whatever it is, I don't know.
There's so much lore.
You're too much lore.
The lore, it's there. The lore is there.
The Lord! He shall rise! He has risen, baby girl!
He has risen, baby girl.
So yes, you guys are traveling to Lorocrypt. Fairly uneventful. You guys do notice temperature is starting to decline, which makes sense. You're traveling north. It's already a cold continent to begin with. Yeah, math says math. And then in the distance, you guys do start to see the town of Lorocrypt in the distance. As you guys are walking up to it, you notice that there are two guards that are mounting, well, let's back that up. This town is walled in. It's a fairly small wall. We're talking maybe 8 to 10 feet tall. Majority, there are some of the, I don't know what they are. I'm going to call them a pylon. But there are a couple pylons that are maybe 15 to 20 feet tall. You only see a couple of them. There aren't that many. It's a fairly small town. But yeah, it is walled in. As you're walking up, you do see at the gate that you guys would walk through, there are two guards standing there. And assuming you guys just continue walking up to it, one of the guards goes, morning, adventurers. Do you guys wish to travel into Lorocrypt?
If it's possible.
It is. We do have a couple rules we would ask that you follow.
I'm all ears.
Alrighty. And you see him reach to the side where he has this kind of, I'm not gonna use the word small satchel. It's kind of about the size of what a modern day laptop bag is. You see him reach over there, pull out this scroll, and he opens it up. He goes, We ask that you leave the following with us. We do promise that any items that are left with us will be returned to you in the same condition as delivered, unless it is an item that's condition is continuously continuously declining. Examples of that would be any sort of edible food-like items. But we do ask that you leave the following items with us, and he starts listing items. He starts off by saying, we ask that you leave any harmful magical items that are innately meant to cause damage or harm or have the potential to cause damage or harm with us. We also ask that you leave any weapons that have been magically enchanted with us. We ask that you leave any weapons with us that include but are not limited to any sort of bladed items, any sort of combat staffs, specifically designed bludgeoning weapons, and any sort of makeshift weapons. We ask that you leave any items that are that fall under the following category in either a solid, liquid, or powdered state. Any items that are poisonous, neurotoxin, venomous would not be one technically, Andrew. Yeah, any items that are poisonous, neurotoxin, items that are meant to cause harm, items that would be would be considered flammable if used in the designed intent. We ask that you leave any sort of magical use items, which again are include but are not limited to wands, books, wands, spell books, and or staffs that are arcane. Oh God, what's the word Andrew's looking for? An arcane funnel, I guess. I can't think of a better word than that.
Focus?
Sure, arcane focus. I mean, that's the mechanic word, but I'm not looking for the mechanic word. So we ask that you leave all those items with us, and we do also state that if there is an item that you are found to have on you that would that is not directly in this list, but we do deem should be on this list, we ask that we give you one. We state that we will give you one warning to hand it over peacefully. If you do not, punishments shall occur. And if you are found at all with any of these items in the town during your time here, you will be punished as per the law.
Oh boy, I walked in at a very interesting time.
All right. That sounds pretty interesting and a heavy list. As Bax looks very tired from listening to all of that, all those words. He's gonna cast Charm Person on. Is it 2 guards?
There are 2 guards, yes.
My
Okay,
God.
I'm gonna cast Charm Person on both of them.
At what level are you casting this?
Second
is
level,
gonna
so I
start
can have
walking
2.
away once I realize what Bax is doing. So he's gonna start casting, but I'm gonna walk away.
Okay.
I was gonna have a funny thing I could do with the Rufus and said, "You wouldn't want to take away the bodyguard from the old man, would you?"
So you cast the spell,
Yep.
but it doesn't take hold.
Oh.
I'm not sure if this mechanically is how this should work, but I'm gonna say this is how it's gonna work. And by say, I'm talking about up here.
Okay.
But I'm going to walk away,
Okay.
and once I am out of line of sight of them, I'm gonna put all of my stuff in a bag of holding,
Huh.
and I will come back.
Can someone give me the rundown of what these guys said?
They want to take all of our stuff. such as
Anything magical not allowed, basically.
No magic, no weapons, no
Not
no potions, no poisons, no Molotovs, no magic, no nothing really.
Oh, so
Not
I'm not allowed
even-
in the town.
Not even regular weapons.
Not even
It's-
regular.
Oh, so I'm not allowed in the town.
I mean, if
So
you want to
I'm-
say it that way.
So I'm just gonna say this to the guard and be like, listen, I just tried to use like a really low level spell, like nothing that was going to hurt you guys, and for some reason it didn't work. Do you guys have like an anti-magic thing going on here?
Give. This is a weird. Not Rufus, because you walked away. So the three of you, give me an Arcana check.
Okay.
Okay. I'm good
Let's
at that.
go.
Yay.
Well,
Please don't roll shit.
I can't see a goddamn thing.
Yay! That's a 26. Oh my
That's
fucking
a
god.
10. Must have been the wind.
Bah. Okay, so I'm not gonna pull you guys in because I'm lazy.
Storm thinks that farts are magical.
What?
Storm thinks that farts are magical. I don't know.
Out of 10, he's like, something's not white. I don't know what's not right, but something's not right.
Meanwhile, Gally over here, fucking galaxy brain.
Gally over here. Well, gonna go all fucking Sheldon Cooper on me.
Well, actually,
So I will say that as you start talking, like you say these things, you're looking at him like, what the hell just happened here? I'm trying to explain it, and then like you just barely see their eyes just lightly gloss over, and almost like they're just like, yeah, their eyes are just lightly glossed over as you start saying like, I cast a spell on you. What the hell's going on here? And then a few seconds later, they come back. Like they look like they're back to normal.
Are you all right? Are you like possessed?
Glossed over eyes again.
I don't quite like this town.
All right.
About it this time, Rufus, you'd be walking up.
Once I get closer to the town, I would like to open the bag of holding and stick my hand in.
Okay.
He's testing.
Do I? Does it? I'm testing to see if there's an anti-magic field at this point.
Oh, so you're not walking up to the gate.
So I want to get wherever like anti-magic hits. Like I want to test to see if I can do that without like bypassing the guards.
You get up like you get like within feet of. I mean, are you gonna walk up until your nose is onto the wall? Because that's how far you can go before you won't notice anything.
If I have to, yeah.
Then you will walk up to the wall, and your arm will still be inside there.
But will I still be able to? So the bag still works, is what I'm asking.
Yes.
So, from a guy who knows charming really well, these guys are being puppeted.
Are you asking me or telling the party?
Oh, I'm telling the entire party. I'm just out front, just.
Which?
yeah, I don't know what's going on.
Do we need to bonk them and see if they come to?
I mean, I could do it, but I mean, no.
I mean, if you could
Okay.
not hurt
We
them that
would
bad.
appreciate us not being bonked. Violence is not a necessity. We just simply ask that you leave your items with us. We like to keep a safe town.
Ooh, okay. So you say you would like to keep a safe town, but on the other hand, magic keeps us safe. So I would like to guarantee our safety as well, not like against anyone per se. I'm not trying to say that. I'm just saying it's keeping some of us alive. And also, your eyes are doing some weird shit.
You bring up the eyes and then gloss over. And then as you finish that statement, they're like, well, we can guarantee your safety. Everyone who enters is asked to keep these, to follow these rules. The cells, everything inside that is sold, if it does meet the criteria of items that are not allowed, they are strictly recorded and enforced to such an extent that if, hypothetically, if someone was to get shot by an arrow, we have a list of everyone who owns a bow or owns a yaxolotl or that owns a crossbow in town, and we will then begin a due process in interrogation to figure out who it was that bow was used, and then so on and so forth.
But okay. Wait a minute. But that guy, and I'm going to point behind them, has a magic item on him.
The one that's not talking to you looks over his shoulder. The one who is talking to you does not break contact.
I'm just going to look at him and be like, "You have really pretty eyes."
Thank you.
So, who gives you these orders of the magical items?
That came from our mayor.
Your mayor?
Yes, he chose that. He decided that he would like to run a safe town, and in doing so, he constructed the wall. Sorry, not the wall. I guess yeah, technically as well. He put in the construction of the wall, put these rules into place, and since then, I mean, our town has. I mean, we have not seen death in the town that was non-natural.
Was there something that spurred these commandments? Some sort of incident involving magic?
Nothing specifically, as far as I'm aware. I mean, he
Why
just
do you hate magic so much?
I have personally no thing against magic. It's just he wants to keep the town safe, and if he says no weapons, well, someone will show up with a freaking wand that can shoot lightning out of it and be like, "Ha ha, you're dead." So
Lack of potions as well.
well,
I'm
there are some potions that are deadly, whether they are poisonous or there are some that you can throw that then erupt into fire or an explosion. So, again, if you have a potion that heals you, you are more than welcome to bring that inside. That is obviously more than welcome. If you have a potion that, I don't know, gives you the ability to pee funny colors, that's more than welcome in. If you have a potion that gives you the ability to fly, that is more than welcome. It's potions that are dangerous and or deadly. Those are what are restricted.
I understand that you're trying to protect the people with not using magic, but what happens if people start using improvised weapons inside?
Uh,
Mm.
Again, that is also an outlaw, and if it does, I mean, obviously the town guard. We are all armed. And I am busy. What do you want? What?
I'm gonna be wearing this for my church.
Hey, can
What?
Gally
I'm gonna be wearing
step over to Rufus for a second and ask him to hold
Okay.
the temperamental firearm?
Okay. So back to the sorry, I wasn't done with the conversation. Kid walked up. But back to the whole improvised. Again, the town's guard, we are all trained and we all carry weapons. So, if something does happen, we are able to walk in and help
This is
keep the
true,
peace.
This is true, but how do you link it back to the owner?
In the scenarios in which it is a improvised weapon, we haven't seen many.
Say if someone used a stool somehow to sharpen
well-
a steak.
Well, in which scenario we would probably notice that, oh hey, his stool went missing, or you're right, there are holes in this, and there will always be holes unless we take away everything and we make them sleep outside bare naked. In which case that is no longer safe for them. As you are well aware, this continent gets extremely cold at night, and they need the shelter and warmth of clothes and housing. You're right, there are shortcomings, but at a certain point we have to expect that us sentient creatures will choose safety in numbers over materialistic value.
Rufus would like to check to see if he truly believes this or if he's forced to believe this.
Roll insight.
You got this, bud.
You got it.
Plus 10?
Nice.
Expertise.
God.
He's also an
Oh.
investigator.
That definitely smells interesting.
Hi, bud.
Hi.
So, how do I want to phrase this?
However you need to.
Yeah, so he does believe it, but you can tell that there's 5% in the back of his head that has been, I don't want to use the word twisted, but massaged in a way to kind of further like he was like, people should be allowed to own, daggers because, small self-defense. He might have believed that at one point, but something in the back of his head has massaged him to where no, there should be nothing that is considered a weapon allowed to be owned or carried publicly by someone in this town, by a resident of this town. That makes sense?
Yep.
All right, cool. I'm back!
He's back.
But I'm not in black.
What time of day is it?
We're looking early morning, probably not even 11.
So the only magical things I have on me are my armor and stuff, and then
Your
technically
guns.
the bag right now. Nope, I put those all in the bag.
Right.
But so only the bag is magical. So is that allowed?
Are you asking that to him?
So I'll be like, I will be like, I will walk up once I verify the bag still works. I'll walk up to him. I said the only thing that I have on me that's magical currently is my armor. Is that allowed?
Does it have any properties that provide that can cause damage or death? Randomly explode, shoot fire? Nothing.
It's just protection for me. That's all it does. Is it improves my defense.
Then, as far as we are aware, and as long as you are telling the truth, then yes, the armor is allowed in.
All
Good
right.
question.
Well, can I head in then? I got nothing on me besides what I'm wearing and my satchel and stuff.
Until your other friends have chosen entry or not, I would ask that you stay out here.
All right. I'll stand off to the side while you discuss with them.
Okay.
How am I allowed in if I can cast certain spells?
You say that out loud?
Yeah.
See, you shouldn't have said anything, buddy.
Oh.
I'm sorry. Well, do you use a book to cast?
Nope.
Do you have some sort of an item in which it focuses your ability to cast?
No.
So you're telling me you can just look at that tree over there and make it explode?
Well, not to make it explode per se, but just I could.
Make it real sad.
I could.
Yeah,
I could.
you can make it feel emotions.
I could probably make the tree suicidal.
I'm sorry, what?
Sorry, do you not grasp the concept of suicide? I'm sorry. It is when one feels
No,
so sad
you-
enough that they must want to take their
Sir?
own life. Sorry, what?
Yeah, we're gonna have to report this one up to the mayor. He looks over
It's
to
okay. Can I just talk to the mayor? Can you bring the mayor out here?
he does not come outside the city much anymore.
Why is that?
He obviously is a protection freak, and since he built all this stuff and made the rules, he rarely comes out outside of his own office/house. If I'm being honest, and when he does, it's for very short periods, and he is all but covered in Town's Guard. But I presume we could attempt to get you in with a conversation with him, since you are a being that is able to just naturally cast magic with no conduit.
I mean, I could use a conduit, and I pull out my dong sword, and I go, "Is this technically
Oh
magical?"
If you want, you could just escort him straight to the mayor's place, and we can have a conversation there. You don't even have to leave his side.
As much as I would love to escort this fine sir and his magical conduit, we are not allowed to leave our posts until we are relieved by the shift change. But, and he says, but, and he looks over to his partner and goes, Go ahead and ring the bell. He nods and steps over, and there's a little chest, and he pulls out. And he starts shifting, and he pulls out this bell, and he rings it in a rhythmic way of short, short, long, short, short. And then he puts the bell back, and he comes back over and goes, momentarily there should be a couple of guards who will be over and can escort you to the mayor.
Wait, is he just the only one going?
No, there will be other guard. No, all four of you will be traveling.
Transported?
Yes, well, escorted, yes.
Yeah.
And if no one has anything to say, it'll be about a couple minutes. And then you do see two more guards come out of the gate. Look to the two guards you've been talking to. The one who you were primarily been talking to steps back to go talk to him. No one has the observant feat, correct?
Wait.
Fuck, don't tell me you do.
I think I have alert, but not observant. Let me double check what it is. Scroll. Feats.
Just keep scrolling, just keep scrolling.
No.
Scrolling, just keep scrolling, just keep scrolling, just keep scrolling.
Alright, feats, there we are. Nope, I have alert feat, not observant.
Okay.
I almost took it.
God, you didn't. So then, yeah, you guys aren't able to hear the conversation he has. And then he steps aside, and the two that came out, one of them kind of steps over and goes, "All right, if you four want to fall behind my partner here, we'll get you guys taken up to the mayor's office, and you can have a chit chat with him. Then, all right?
All right.
All right, let's get going." And you guys are assuming you guys follow the one that I said the one that he said to follow.
I'm walking awkwardly close.
Noted.
It's just a large bugbear behind this guy, just awkwardly close.
And then there's just another large.
Rufus doesn't know anything about personal space.
Trying to mimic Torbeck.
Yes.
Can I see any sort of marks or any sort of rankings on these people?
Ooh, I like where you're going with this. Give me. You shut up. You have
Okay.
nothing to whine about back there. Do you understand me? Give me an investigation check. Kind sir. That's
Okay.
a 10.
That is a
The only thing you notice is like visual differences. So like the two you were talking about, two out there, looked almost identical. The only differences were like physical differences, height, weight, build. These two, again, fairly similar, except for the one that said, "All right, if you guys want to follow my partner here," so the one that's at the back of the group, he has one of those Roman, like fucking mohawks on top of his helmet.
Mm.
You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's got one of those on top of his helmet. So yeah, you aren't able to make out anything besides that.
What does the town look like when we're walking in?
So you guys walk in. It is honestly, for like the way the buildings are built and everything else, is it Whiterun, the first city in Skyrim?
Yes.
Yeah, think Whiterun style.
Well, I mean, you do have to go through that one. Is it? The hell's it called?
Riverdale?
Mm,
No.
I don't
Whatever.
remember.
Whiterun. That one. Yeah, I think so. God damn it, now you're gonna make me Google it.
mean, that's the-
Whiterun.
Isn't that the first major city that has a Jarl? Is that what you're
Yep,
talking about?
yep, it is Whiterun. Yep, it's Whiterun. So yeah, what the fuck is Dragon's Reach?
Oh, that's
that's
what
under
Whiterun
Whiterun.
looks like.
That's like their hold that they hold
I see
prisoners.
now. So that's what Whiterun looks like.
So, but yes, there is yeah, Whiterun there, and or not. Sorry, it kind of looks like Whiterun. Very, I don't know what style that is, but a lot of wooden structure. Yeah, whatever. I'm gonna stop talking before someone goes. Actually, because I apparently don't like Bethesda games. Who would have guessed it? I also don't like Rockstar games.
You tell me you don't like Fallout?
I don't hate it, but I prefer. I prefer Fallout. Okay, I like Fallout. Fallout's okay. I'm mainly talking like Red Dead and Grand Theft Auto. If those games never existed, my life would be the same.
Red Dead's one of my favorite games of all time.
Nah.
Just because I liked.
And
I
all
like,
the power to you. I'm sorry. I hate the fact that like it takes me 8 minutes to like get on my horse. It's whatever. So, but yeah, so you guys are, yeah, escort through town. Like I said, it looks like Whiterun. A lot of the people in there, are on the healthier side of life. You don't see a lot of overweight people. You might think some of them might be malnourished from how thin they look. But everyone seems, I'm not going to use the word happy, but they're above neutral, you know? Feels like a scale of 1 to 5, they're a 4. Like, hey, it's all right, but, you know. So, yeah. You see a couple horses pulling wagons along. The wagons are uncovered, so you can see inside what there is. You see them carrying a handful of crates and boxes and stuff. You do see, as you get closer towards the center of town, there is a singular building that is like just a giant ice storage building. But then you guys are escorted to the middle of town. The guy who's been leading you all, and Rufus has been awkwardly in his personal space, steps up to a building, pulls out a ring of keys, unlocks the door, opens the door, and says, "You guys are free to head on in."
I will bend down and go, thank you. Just trying to be annoying.
So you all step in, and a few minutes later you hear from... You step in, it's a singular room with 4 doors, 2 on your right, well, 5 technically. 1 behind you, 1 left, 1 right, and then 2 in front of you, 1 like front left, 1 front right. You see someone coming, you see the front right door open, and out walks this fucking rotund motherfucker. Like, we're talking, anyone here watched Mad Max Fury Road?
Yeah.
Yeah, the fucking banker dude.
Oh,
The one with the monocle.
and he has like is it the nose cover or whatever?
The nose cover and like an elephant foot.
Yeah.
Yeah, that guy. That level of rotund. Like, he is obviously eating more than everyone else in town.
He's eating the magic.
By miles. He steps out and goes, I've been informed you guys wish to talk to me or something?
You're the mayor.
That is a correct statement, yeah.
Bax,
How
didn't
long
you have
have
a
you-
question about the guards doing funny things?
Yeah, so their eyes gloss over whenever I talk about anything sort of magical affecting them. Is there a reason for that?
The mayor did the same thing. You
Oh,
didn't
do you
see
not
his
have my camera on?
No, I don't.
You should.
Yeah.
Is there any magic going on around here in the room?
So how long have you been a mayor here for?
I have been a mayor for... Oh, Lord, I think I'm going on 7 years now.
7 years. Who was the mayor before you?
Oh, it was my father. He was the mayor before me. Yeah, he was the mayor before me, and then he got to an age where he decided retirement was the proper choice, and he chose to retire. And we held an election, and everyone chose for me to succeed. And
Insight check.
go for it.
In my head, I'm just thinking, damn, nepotism's a bitch.
Ooh.
He is telling the 100% truth.
Hmm.
So how long ago were these laws for non-magical harming things?
Well, it
When did
goes beyond just non-magical. I mean, it's magical, non-magical. You know, natural chemicals or ingredients, so on and so forth. But I set that rule in about, I believe, 2 to 3 years ago at this point. Well,
Okay.
let me backtrack that technically. The seed for the idea had started to grow in my mind about 2 or 3 years ago. The first thing I did was choose to build the wall around the city. I thought that was the important first step, and then after that was to implement these laws to then further protect the city and citizens of this fine city.
Okay. Did
It's
you have any sort of issue with any of that before you made that law that could have caused you to make that law?
did something happen?
Nothing. No, there was no like singular nail in the coffin, if you will. Just I had this weird gnawing sensation that magic was just. I mean, magic was just not a good option in this world. It's unnatural, obviously. I mean, we've all read the books about the Great Purge. Um, I personally am in the belief that magic should not exist in this world. Uh, and so I chose to say, well, I want to keep the city as clean and as peaceful as I can. And so I chose the option to outlaw, I mean, deadly items.
Hmm.
Huh. So does this go for any magic or specifically anything that's threatening?
Personally, I think no magic should exist in this world. Um, the fact that magicians can wave their hands in the air, say a few magic words, and then next thing you know, a dragon appears, um, is not normal. It's not natural, and it shouldn't exist. I have chosen to allow non-harmful, non-damaging magic to exist in this town. But if I knew no one would, if I knew no one would I don't want to use the word revolt, but if no one had any, if no one would be upset, I would outlaw magic 100%. Penny, can you stop? You are making disgusting noises back there.
Uh, One more question. Let's say this happens. Let's say all of a sudden a rival town or a bunch of hooligans decides to just come and attack you guys with a bunch of magic. How would you confront them? Because you guys don't have magic to counter their magic.
You know, you are right. And I would just hope that the training and hard work that my town's guard puts in would be enough to overthrow whoever it is thinks they can try and ransack my town.
So you're basically telling them to raise their own blades and run into their own coffin.
Dude, that's another question. Did we see that they even had any weaponry on them when we went and talked to them or walked by them?
Yes, there were they were weaponed. The two gate guards had long poles, halberds, and a spear. And then the two that escorted you through town, one of them had a long sword on his hip, the other one had a battle axe on his hip.
Callie is biting his fucking tongue at the whole magic isn't natural thing. Ooh.
But to answer your question, Storm, I mean, I believe that my town's guard is trained to a point to where they can defend themselves, and any
Do
sort of an
they-
attack is not an instant grave for them.
So they're a higher class citizen.
I would not use that phrasing. No, they are not above the law. They
You've
are.
created a caste system
I have
in
not.
which this.
I have not, because when they are off duty, they are not allowed to carry those weapons on them. When they are on duty, they are.
Mm.
They are held to the same laws, the same rules, the same so on and so forth when they are off duty. And yes, when they are on duty, they are held to a different standard, but that is because of the job that they chose to take. This is not a job that you can just pick up any day of the week. It takes training, it takes dedication, it takes other items. This is not a, it's not,
Do
oh, I'm going
they-
to go be a farmer. No, you don't get to just choose to be a town's guard. You have to work for it.
Then would you say they have enough dedication to make sure they don't drop their weapons from certain magics? Like, oh, what happens if someone storms in here and uses heat metal? What's gonna happen to your guards?
They're going to get toasty. Again, I know that there are flaws to my system. I am well aware. There are people out there who use magic, and if they wanted to overrun my town, realistically, any sort of person who has enough training could probably do it, and I understand that. I'm sorry,
Well-
this is a choice I made.
I casted a very harmless sensory spell on one of your guards. Okay.
I can't tell if he's just being hypocritical with the eyes changing or if he's making fun of us.
Hmm.
Yeah, I think that they just don't like to even hear it.
Obviously,
word might-
obviously, I've been doing this wrong. Give me Arcana or Insight out of all four of you, whichever is better.
Whatever's better?
Yeah, Arcana or Insight.
Holy shit.
Nice, nice.
I'm gonna add a flash of genius on that just so I can be better than Rufus for once.
Nanny, nanny, boo boo, I'm better than you. You go stick your head in doo doo. So to everyone except Storm, he isn't choosing to glaze his eyes over. Like you're watching him as he starts talking, like as he's conversing with you, and like as you start talking about like your eyes are glazing over. I casted a spell. What spell's on your guys? Like his body physically freezes up. Like if he's in the middle of gesturing and you go spell, he just
It's a curse.
I'm gonna try something real quick. I'm gonna
You-
cast suggestion on Galley. Oh, not suggestion. Sorry, message.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Whew.
Yeah, it goes through.
It goes through.
Yeah.
Okay. Can you hear me?
You just can I respond or do you just want to like
You can respond.
Yeah.
yeah. Loud and clear.
Okay, so magic obviously works.
Mm-hmm.
Magic.
Hey,
But not magic on certain people.
Think they might be cursed.
either that or something's in here controlling it.
Mm.
I thought the
If
latter.
that's the case, hey, can I use an action to use magic awareness?
Ooh.
I'm sorry.
Wild
what?
Wild Magic Barbarian has magical awareness.
The fuck is that?
Magic
shit?
awareness.
The fuck is that?
Uh,
shit?
As an action, you can open your awareness to the presence of concentrated magic. Until the end of your next turn, you know the location of any spell or magic item within 60 feet that isn't behind total cover.
Bax glows.
But you can send
Motherfucker,
a
you effectively have detect magic for an action.
Yep.
Mhm.
Wild Magic Barbarian's fun.
Alrighty. I like that. I like that.
Not even a
it
spell
is.
slot. It's just an
Yeah.
action.
Yeah.
Just
It's
an
well,
action.
super
but he only
cool.
gets it for an action's amount of time, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
Until long rest. But
yeah.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
alright, one moment.
It's still cool.
You cheeky little bastard. I want you to know that to begin with, alright?
I was going to say something at the gate. I'm like, no, I'm gonna wait.
So how does Andrew want to phrase this? Okay. So you pop this ability, Obviously, your teammates are all fucking glowing beacons of magic because they're loaded up.
Mm-hmm.
The mayor is glowing, but you see, you see a trail coming off of him, a very faint trail that heads through the front left door. So through the front left door. But you also see a bunch of more tendrils coming out of that door and heading out the front door.
Okay, so you said the front left door and
Yeah.
then the front door.
So the exterior front door, and then the interior front left door, and then these both him and the tendrils are like this very very icy cold blue. Yeah. Whereas like your friends are like almost a kaleidoscope. You know, you see it changing from purples to reds to yellows to blues to greens, just cosmic shifting. You know. By the way, Rufus's bag of holding, you cannot look at it. You will go blind.
Oh.
Yeah. So, alrighty. Happy with that?
Yeah.
Good.
Welcome back.
Back.
He's back.
Yeah. Did he explode? Did he see the false Hydra?
No, he saw worse.
Oh, great.
He saw Rufus's drunk.
Oh, God. Not
I
as
almost
drunk
went
in the
blind,
trunk.
guys. I'm not gonna lie.
Wait, you found it? I couldn't find it ever.
I almost went blind, guys. It was. Oh. Whew.
You almost went blind.
Almost went blind. But who is the mayor currently talking to anyone or listening?
I don't know. What was
Maki
it
was
was
watching.
anyone saying something to him when Storm said his thing? I can't remember.
I think we were like in between conversations.
Okay. I mean, I guess if someone has something they want to say, they could, because 6 seconds is how long it takes Storm to have his thing.
Mm-hmm. So if you guys want to do something before I choose to do something.
I would just like to walk around the office, I guess, and see if I notice anything out of place or anything that doesn't look
yeah.
like that would fit into a anti-magic person's office.
Gotcha. So there isn't much per se to see in here. You start wandering around. So like I said, there's the exterior front door behind you guys. To your left, there is a door, and next to that door is a window. You look into that window. Looks like a general office, probably his personal office. Who knows? Then there's that front left door that there's no windows to. The front right door that again no windows. That's the door he came out of. And then the right, there is a door with a window. You look in the window, and it just looks like it's a bunch of storage. By the time he's between the left and right door, Storm, is when your thing finishes and you've had your oh god, you saw Rufus's drunk.
Yeah.
I think I would. Give me a second. I need to sneeze.
Achoo. Bless you. Ow, that one hurt a little bit. Again.
Oh boy.
A bit of brain came loose there.
Oh.
You'd have to have a brain for it to go loose.
Oh, fuck you.
It's okay.
I was gonna ask him, where? Okay, so when you take people's items that are deemed dangerous, where do you store them, or do you destroy them?
Yeah. So it depends. If they are staying for less than a day, usually it stays with my guards at the post at which they entered from. If they say they're gonna be here for longer than a day, usually we will bring them in here. I do have a secured storage room that's actually technically underneath this building. We'll store it there. You know, we have our way of keeping track of everything to make sure, you know, what is yours gets back to you and so on and so forth.
Alright.
While he's talking,
Yeah.
Storm is just gonna waddle over to the left front door.
So he's sitting there. And he's like, "Yeah, we have this door. We have this room where we keep the items locked up in. Very secure, very safe. You know, we do our. Can I help you?
Oh no, sorry. I just find this exterior in here really fascinating.
Oh, he might be trying to find the bathroom.
Sorry,
he's
I've been needing to go.
Yeah, I apologize. There are no public restrooms inside this building.
Really? So if I just open this door,
You try to open it.
I'm gonna try to open it.
It's locked.
I think the bathroom's behind here,
And
guys.
I can guarantee you the bathroom is not behind there.
Apologies, my good sir. He comes from the wilderness, and we're not quite sure he's ever been in a civilization.
Hey,
We're kind of trying to retrain him to be at those with polite society, so
Li-
you're going to have to excuse a few of his little outbursts.
listen here,
Daggers
Gally.
at you.
Listen here,
When he-
Gally. I am trained, and it's not like I mark my territory.
And
Anymore.
at about this point, he like reaches into like one of his coat pockets, and you guys can tell he's gripping something extremely tight.
Sorry, when he goes to the bathroom, it's ungodly sight. He raises his leg.
Okay, I'm aware how wild animals urinate.
Can you? Oh
Can
my
you-
god.
Again,
I'm sorry. I'm sorry you didn't know how wild animals urinate. I'm sorry. It was from a conversation earlier with one of your guards. They say that you rarely even go outside. So I'm sorry, sir.
Okay, well, again, I apologize. There are no public restrooms in here. You will have to head outside to one of the stores, or maybe someone be nice enough to loan you their home for a moment.
Do you happen to have a tavern?
Yes, there is a tavern in town.
Great. Hey, Storm, why don't we go to a tavern so I can show you how to find an actual bathroom? He's
Oh
like,
yes, great. I do need the training. Yeah, I need it. Yeah.
Gally is going to grab Storm's
Now.
hand and lead him out of the building.
Okay, then. As you step outside, the two guards are standing there going, before we let you go, we gotta take all the items on the list. You know that, right?
Warning, mishandling a single one of my components or my weapons may or may not cause an obliterative radius that may or may not level several homes, kill hundreds of civilians, and or possibly label you with the blood on your hands. It does have a radius designed around itself to keep the creator safe, but fair warning, these things are temperamental without their master.
We will be extremely careful with all items as per our instructions and ruling. No item
Very
is
good.
treated with more or less respect than any other item.
Am I you know, the thing that I did? Am I sensing the roof is blinding thing still?
No, that's burned by now. That you only got 6 seconds of that. I mean, if you want to burn another one, you can.
I could.
You could.
I could.
You could.
No, I'm not gonna do it yet.
I'm not gonna do it yet. Okay.
Not yet.
So
I only have so many.
I will be like,
Rufus and Bax are still inside the building, by the way.
I will be like, as you can see, all I have on me is my armor and everything. The guard said I was good outside. I just had to verify with the rest of them.
Yeah, I need you to give me a deception check there, bud.
Okay. Where's that one? That one's up there. Okay.
Yeah, he looks at you and goes, well, obviously my guards must need some more training. Anyone who travels around in magical armor usually carries more magic items with them, especially adventurers and such in your case. So I'm going to ask that you politely empty that bag of holding you have.
The Drake and the
Alright.
mouse do not count as magical items, correct?
But I'm gonna
Oh,
want
he
to probably.
forgot.
No,
Um,
they don't.
I'm going to. I'll do it, but I'm gonna put it in that room over there that you told the other guy to go away from. If that's okay. There's a lot of stuff. I want to make sure it's counted and bound up correctly.
Fine, let me get some more guards. Let me bring those guards in there, and I will escort you downstairs.
While this happens, by the way, um, I want to mention that before we give the weapon to the guards, it just Storm is going to whisper over to Gally. Listen, something. Something was behind that door.
Full. I'm so glad that you're able to find the bathroom on your own now.
Yeah,
We should
I
really discuss
know.
this more at the tavern.
Maybe. Do you need to go also?
Yes, severely.
1 or 2?
3.
Whichever I deign to. Now, shall we get going, my feline companion?
Sure, my scaly friend.
He's going to hand his items over.
Okay.
And Storm is gonna hand all of his weapons over.
Are either of you
As-
trying to be shitheads and not hand everything over?
Oh no, Gally is handing everything over
Okay.
to one guard. Specifically he's going, they must not be kept apart, elsewise the reactants may be volatile. And he is going to very carefully unload his 20 alchemist fires, 13 acid vials, the 2 guns, the volatile shotgun, the cloak of the bat, the flame tongue scimitar, and the Afriti chain.
Okay. Noted.
He's also
The-
Storm is also gonna look at that same guard and say, "Here, you look like you can hold more. Take this axe, take this other axe, take this third axe."
So, Gally, you're not keeping any. Like, you cannot have any. No basic mundane weapons.
He also gives over the +3 dagger. Forgot
Okay.
about that.
So yeah, he's handing
Okay.
over the Corpse Slayer hand axe.
Okay. Let's just do it this way. Are either of you being assholes and choosing not to hand anything over?
Oh, absolutely not.
No, I
Okay.
wouldn't do that.
Okay, perfect.
I'm a law-abiding citizen.
I am too.
Jesus, I don't like where this is going, Gally. But
Um.
both of the guards look at you as either you are unloading or have unloaded all your stuff. They go, "Can we get your name so that way we can ensure your items are returned to you upon leaving of this town?"
Oh, of course. Gally do call.
And
Storm.
noted. Thank you guys very much. And they start, as you guys start to walk off, they look at each other. Yeah, I can get a free hand. Oh, actually, no. They don't need to. They don't need to unlock the door because the door's already unlocked. They pop open the door. So I don't know how long you guys are in there, but the 2 guards pop in, Bax and Rufus, and you just see their arms full of shit, your friend's shit. And the mayor looks and goes, well, I see those 2 were, oh God, what's the word, Andrew?
Compliant.
Thank you, compliant with the laws.
I would
Guards.
like.
Yes.
I was going to say to the rest of you. You guys noticed the severe amount of explosive power Gally had just handed over, seemingly willingly.
I'm sure it's nothing.
So the mayor looks at the guards. Perfect. You guys are here. Will you please escort us down? Our tall fellow here wishes to unload his items in the vault itself. The guards go, yeah. We'll stay behind. You 2 head down first. You 3 head down first, and we'll be behind. Mayor nods, reaches into a pocket, pulls out keys, unlocks the door, opens the door up, and if you will follow me, and he heads in through the door.
I follow.
Are we all following?
Well, Gally and Rufus Storm aren't there, so
Okay.
Apparently, I have more spells I can prepare. I haven't done that. Oh my god, I'm stupid.
do you follow Bax?
Yes.
Okay. So you guys head down. It's a set of stairs there. It's barely lit up enough, but Rufus doesn't care.
Is there any guards
How-
that
wait,
are following us?
Specifically, how bright is it?
At best, it's dim.
Dim light?
Yeah.
I like the sound of that.
I know.
Is there any guards like behind us, and does the door shut behind us, and is the mayor with us?
Yes, yeah. Okay, so yes, the mayor is in front of you guys. Yes, there are guards following you. Yes, the guards shut the door behind you.
How tall are the ceilings?
You are uncomfortable.
Okay.
Oh, so it's cramped.
Yeah.
Oh, so what I had planned will work. Wonderful.
Galley's about to TPK you guys. You're aware of this, right?
You guys know about a glyph
Fire
of holding?
immunity.
With the amount of raw magic that is currently in one of the guard's arms, you don't have to worry about fire damage. You have to worry about force damage.
I gave the necromancy tome that Bax gave me away with a glyph of warding inside, saying that if an armored individual opens it up, it will repulse them back 20 feet.
Okay.
That is it.
That's it.
Oh, also I
Fine.
can learn another cantrip.
Whatever. So heads down. You guys head down about probably 20, 25 feet, it feels like. And it is like, it gets cold. Unnaturally cold as you guys start walking down there. But you do get to the bottom where it is more lit. Dim is on the bottom side of this scale now. And the mayor looks and goes, I would like my guardsmen to step in first and place the items they have currently carried in first, and then I shall let you in to unload your items. Agreed?
That's fine.
Perfect. Pulls out the keys, unlocks this door. Massive door. Like, it slides open. Wall's probably 3 foot thick. Fucking massive. But the guards walk in. It's a metal wall. As far as you guys can tell, it's a metal, pure sheet, 3 foot thick metal wall. The guards walk in, set their stuff down. Do you poke your head in or no?
I will slightly poke my head in, but not like actually follow them in.
Yeah. What about you, Bax?
I'm gonna pretend to sneeze
Mm-hmm.
while also looking in, so it's kind of seem like
Okay.
I'm bending over, but
yeah. So you guys look in, and it's what you see is a combination of either piles of stuff set on shelving, or boxes or crates of items on shelves set up there. And you see little like, not post-it notes because those wouldn't exist, but you see like just like a name written on it, and then crossed out another name. Like, you see a bunch of like list of names that have been on these boxes and whatnot. But yeah. And at that point, one of the guards then comes back and goes, went ahead and dropped off your storm buddies their stuff. You said you're the one, pointing to you, Rufus, you're the one who wants to unload your stuff in here,
Oh, no, never
personally?
mind.
Yeah.
Okay. If you want to step on in with me, I'll get you taken care of.
I have
Sure.
Revivify now, by the way, guys.
That's pretty cool.
nice.
He looks over and he goes, so what do you want? You want a pile? You want to do a small box? You want me to grab one of the crates? I also have a chest if you think we need that much.
Do you have a chest that I can have the key to?
Hey, boss, what do you think about that one? I think we can make that accommodation. You heard him. I'll go find one. He goes and starts ruffling around in another side room. Comes back out with his chest. That's probably... Yep.
What all do I see in this room?
Holy shit, there's a lot of weapons. A lot of weapons, a lot of potions, couple staffs in both like a monk way and in like a wizard way. Handful of wands, a lot of books, a lot of fucking books. A lot of herbs, a lot of nature stuff. Handful of organs, as in the like bits and bobs of a living thing. Yeah. But the guardsman comes back and sets down the crate and unlocks it and gestures the key to you and goes, all right, it's all yours while you're here.
Perfect. Thank you. It will take some time. I have a few things stowed away in my pouch.
No worries, I got
it. If you wanna help my friend here while I take time, this is gonna take a while, and I'll.
Oh, you
act
don't worry
like
about
I'm
his friend.
getting
I
stuff.
got him, and the other one comes by and goes over to Bax and goes, "All right, your turn, bud."
How is this room lit?
It is currently lit up with torches.
Torches.
Yeah.
Um. Okay. I'm gonna go in. And I'm gonna pretend to sneeze again.
Okay.
While prestidigitation, I'm gonna try to cast that on the torch that is closest to Rufus.
To snuff it out.
Yes.
Okay, I need a couple checks out of you, and they're gonna pass them all with flying colors, I presume. Because prestidigitation requires.
It's V and S, so
Yeah.
it's me
So
speaking.
I need a performance check out of you to see if you can sneeze in a way that you can also cast a spell.
Okay.
You rolled a 10.
Yep.
You rolled a 10.
Mm-hmm.
Your modifier
thing.
is bigger. Your modifier is bigger
Mhm.
than like what is that? 70% of the die?
Do you want me to roll stealth? Because
No,
my
I need
modifier for stealth is bigger than that.
I need him to now roll a sleight of mouth check.
How do you want me to do that?
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Make a breath check.
I need you to breathe. I need you to make a talking check. Honestly, actually, persuasion would be it. Probably has the same modifier, doesn't he? Motherfucker, he does.
Same roll.
So did I do it?
I think we won, guys.
We won. Did we win D&D? Did
Won
we
the game,
win?
guys.
Guys, don't worry. I'll just glyph of warding in the entirety of the necromancy book, and then open it with the blue dragon. Want to see a cool trick?
Hey, want to see me make a dragon disappear? I conversely disappear at the same time, but it was worth it.
No, just the fucking. No, what I need to do is put it in like a fucking can of some sort, so I can just. And then.
Okay. So you're snuffing out one candle?
Yeah, one of the torches. But that's the closest one to Rufus, to where he's at. Because it only allows me to do one, I believe.
What
at a time.
okay, what are you guys trying to do that I'm not putting the dots together here for?
All right, wait. So let me read prestidigitation again. I think it actually lets you do all the candles in the room.
I still want to know what the end goal is here.
We're
I want to
figuring it out.
disappear.
You want to disappear. Okay.
And if he makes it dark, they can no longer see me.
I am aware.
We are making him the Babadook.
The Babadook.
Anyway, back.
So
in the
what you're
tavern.
trying to do is you're trying to do
Instantly snuff out a candle. Or okay, it's a candle, a torch, or a small
you're
fire.
trying to
so
do
it's one.
this.
Yes.
So it's a singular candle or torch, yes?
Yes.
One is not enough. If you want to go for two, you have to roll again, and the DC is higher, even though I don't think it matters.
As I see the first torch go out, I just look around like, is there a draft?
I go like, oh, there must be. I think it's coming from over there. I point in a random direction. Do I notice everyone's looking over there?
Because I don't think that's good. Roll deception!
It's still good for him.
Shit!
Oh my gosh! What the fuck?
That math isn't right!
Oh, silver tongue.
I
I
get
can't roll
that.
below a 10.
I get that. I don't like that the math is wrong. That makes me more upset. God damn it. Yes, the two guards look in the direction you're pointing.
Okay, and I immediately prestidigitation the other one that's next to it.
I need at least a. Are you even trying to hide that you prestidigitation again?
Well, so
I'm
as
trying to whisper if I
as he
can.
point, as I see them point, I'm actually going to like fumble this bag of dust in my hand onto the guard near me.
Oh god.
Sand.
It is pocket sand, but it's a pocket of sneezing and choking.
Oh my gosh. Cinnamon.
Give me an unarmed strike
Unarmed strike. Okay,
with
I think I'm.
dexterity.
Huh?
With dexterity.
Oh, how do I do that?
I don't know. Just roll what's your proficiency modifier?
4.
Do you have an item? Do you have a dexterity check?
Oh
that...
no, my dex and strength are the same.
Okay, cool. So rolling on it. Oh right, it's your big key. 12. They are distracted,
big.
so you technically get advantage.
Oh, okay, I'll roll again.
17. Yeah, you're able just to like fucking pocket sand, and the dude is fucking.
Alright,
So
I'll
while
finally
he's
get
doing
this
that-
item that I'll never ever use because I just needed. I'm like, I saw it. I'm like, oh, I had to get this out of my inventory. Okay.
So while that
Alright.
guy is coughing and viciously sneezing, and whatnot.
It lasts for a whole minute.
Yeah, you're gonna turn and snuff another one out.
Yep.
Which would make it dark enough.
Oh, Rufus, you freaking stumbling buffoon!
And you
Goofy
look over, and
Rufus.
Rufus is actually no longer there. He is
Yeah.
vanished to the shadows.
Vanished.
The one guard that is not sneezing and coughing turns and
Ah.
looks and what?
He's confused. Do you, do I will roll stealth if you want me to.
Oh no, you're gone. I know it.
Okay.
I do not believe that you are capable of rolling below a 27,000 on stealth.
Well, I do have advantage at all times.
I'm aware. Again, 27,000. But there's still one guard who is not incapacitated. And he will turn around, hearing his partner start sneezing and coughing and going, why the fuck is it getting dark in here? Notice you're gone, look to you, Bax, and go, where is your partner?
I don't know. It must have been one of these magical items he must have bumped into. Honestly, he dropped a lot of things, and it might have made a magical thing go off, and all of a sudden now he's gone. I don't know.
Meanwhile,
You stay
the
here.
bar.
Yeah, I will stay here gladly. You can go look for him. I do not mind.
The guardsman is then going to walk out of the town. Back at the bar, because someone keeps saying it.
Galley is going to lead Storm to the restroom. After you, my good sir.
Oh, thank you, thank you.
You guys
Alright,
are weird, you know that, right?
hold on. The moment they enter the restroom, Galley is going to lock the door.
Whoa.
I don't think you had to lock the door. But anyways, we need to go back.
No, okay. First, rule number 1: do not say shit like that when there are guards around. Secondly, keep your voice to a minimum and explain to me what you saw.
I saw these blue tendrils.
Auras type thing, aura tendrils.
They came from that mare. They flowed through the front, and they flowed through the door I was trying to get into.
They came from the mayor?
They were from him, and then they also spread it across that one door I was trying to get in.
Wonderful. Some sort of entity that consumes magical energy, maybe, or draws power from it. There's a very simple solution here, but I'm not sure if I have the ability to do it. I have the ability to possibly dispel magic, but the problem with it is I don't know the power behind it. So if I do try, it would be very much noticed, and I do not want to draw that kind of attention from this mayor.
Sounds like you just need a distraction.
No, what we need to do is find a way to ahem, cut off the source, so to speak. He doesn't leave the town. There was a way to force him, perhaps.
Any ideas?
I don't think the rest of our party would be so easy to depart with their
You
item.
Well, I wouldn't want to leave my stuff either.
What, Andrew?
I love it.
nothing.
I love it. I love it. I love it.
Oh my gosh,
What's
let's
wrong, Andrew?
go.
You did say there was like hundreds and hundreds of books, right?
And lots of weapons.
Lots of
and
weapons.
You're
Did we
right.
win DD?
You're right. I totally did say books. Why isn't that working? There it goes. I don't want to have to write all those books. This scares me. I need an adult.
As soon as he, oh,
I'm back.
He's
Oh, you are?
back.
Hello.
Rufus, I will tell you, most of the shit you're trying to grab is mundane stuff. There's not a lot of magic in there.
I will at least look for the most ornate things.
I left enough explosive power in that room that if you remove the things that are important,
To level a third of this fucking continent.
it's just fire and 13
That
points of blasting power.
book is powerful enough to turn the fucking mountain that Winter Scar is on to a fucking flat plain.
See, the thing about the book is, I found out realistically I couldn't have actually done it because it takes an hour to cast. So he didn't end up doing that. But this main plan is still there. There is enough explosives in that room.
To level the city. I'm
Yes.
talking if you somehow manage to blow up that book, which you can do non-magically, you just need a shit ton of explosives, and guess what you have? That you
Legalize
can
nuclear
cause
bomb.
a magical item to self-ignite, thus destroying itself. Again, you gave that guardsman a not even a walking bomb. You gave him a frickin' nuke and said, "Don't drop it."
Yes.
I love Oppenheimer.
Which means
Oppenheimer would be salivating over this.
my point being, we basically have a knife to whatever this thing is eating from. We have a knife to the throat of the thing it exists off of.
You assume.
Yeah, this is all assumption. Point being, we can also just lie.
There's a lie.
Yeah, that's a thing.
I mean, to be fair, I still have something on me that I can easily put away if they allow me to go in.
I also have the ability to, well, I'm not going to do it yet, but. So, recently, my repeating shot infusion has been left on my pistol. But then I switched it over to, and just removed it because, due to my expertise now, I don't even need it. I don't even need ammo anymore. But the thing is, I had a new infusion I put onto it. Returning weapon. So if need be, at any point, I can get a little firepower. But I also set one more infusion. But you'll see what that is.
Hmm. Right. So, if we plan on going back in there, I can lend them something, and then maybe they can take me down.
I'm going to be honest. Despite what he claims about his guardsmen being well trained and all this, he did say his own words. If someone who were magically inclined were to truly wish the town under their control, they could very easily take it.
You're really suggesting of taking over this town?
I'm suggesting stopping whatever that thing masquerading as a mayor is. But first, intel. We're going to ask about town, the locals, see what life is like here, see if it really is safe. Unless you have any other ideas.
No, I don't.
Right then. He turns around, and are the toilets here like flushable?
Yes.
He turns around and he flushes. You first.
Proceeds to do it. Flush.
Alright. Leave. I will remain in here.
Right. Just
Alright.
unlocks the door, shuts it, and waits outside.
As you step outside the bathroom, give me a perception check.
Okay. Perception, 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 perception. There it is.
Straight doo-doo water.
Finally, a good roll.
You hear an aggressive ringing of a bell in the distance.
Oh, my ears.
A dolorous bell. The bell
Where's that?
ringing woman appears.
Where the hell is that coming from?
Are you asking me specifically, or just out loud in general?
Oh, he says that out loud rhetorically, and then he's just gonna look around. Is there anything happening at the where Galley and Storm left from to go to the inn or the tavern? I mean,
Are you going back there?
I'm just gonna wait because I'm waiting for Galley. But I'm keeping aware.
No,
Okay.
you can go. Gally will be fine.
You know what?
Oh dear.
Fuck it. Curiosity is gonna kill the cat, and I'm a cat. We're going.
All right. You start making your way back to the mayor's office where you dropped off your stuff and left the rest of your teammates. And as you're heading over there, you see several guardsmen sprinting in the same direction as you are. Some of them are like fully suited up. Others are like still like trying to put on parts of their armor. Others are just running over with nothing more than a single-handed weapon and a shield. There's a couple running over with like fucking what, great axe? Yeah, with great axes. Yeah. That's what you see.
If he's seen, the Storm is just gonna mumble under his words. Trained hard my ass.
But then as you you keep walking, you get about 3 blocks away from the mayor's house office building. Give me another perception check.
Okay. Ah, damn. Well, hold on. I might be able to help this for a second before you call it. I have. Hang on. Which can be yourself. You're familiar with bolstering magic, right?
Nope.
As an action, you can touch one creature, which is also yourself, to roll a D. I think it's supposed to be a D4, not a D3, for any attack or ability check.
Okay. If you want to do that, go for it.
Yeah. Here, and then let me just type it on Roll20 real quick.
Oh, roll 20. Better pull
Yeah.
that open.
It's a 4.
Okay, so 14 after all is said and done. Awesome.
Yep.
You hear yelling. The one of the the guardsman who took Galley's items. You hear him yelling off in the You hear him yelling. We are on the search. 7 to 8 foot tall creature covered in fur.
Oh no.
Last seen in the vault. Location currently unknown. Considered highly armed and dangerous. Kill on sight if not cooperative.
Mm.
You see probably 20 to 25 guardsmen standing in this circle. And then suddenly they all disperse.
Damn it, Rufus. Why did you get yourself
I
into?
think Storm's not freaking 7 to 8 feet tall.
Nope.
goodness I'm not.
The toilet flushes. Gally unlocks the door and walks out. Oh, I actually did have to go. Anyway.
And you look around and Storm is nowhere to be seen.
Bartholomew!
God damn it. Crunk, 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 crunk.
While I'm pretty much invisible in this room,
Yeah.
are there any hidden doors or anything in here, down here?
Give me an investigation check. Do you have any shenanigans?
No.
Okay. Nothing you can see.
But is there anyone else down here with me?
So it is you, it is Rufus, it is that guardsman who is currently hacking up a lung, and the mayor. And the mayor
Okay.
is occupying the doorway.
Okay, watching us, or me and the guy dying.
Yeah, he is pissed.
Don't know why. My friend just disappeared and I'm worried.
I'm gonna try to console the other guard
You're
that
brave.
is
Okay.
dying. Is there a guard that's already on it with him?
No, that other guard is the one who disappeared up the stairs, went outside the building, and then Storm heard him ring the bell and then say what he said to the other guardsman.
Oh, it would have just been funny if Bax went up to the guard and said, "You're my friend now. We're having soft tacos later."
You're my
Um,
friend now.
Actually, I'm gonna go to the other corner. I don't know if it was corner or side or whatnot that Rufus is on,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm just gonna be like, I'm gonna try to stay far away from there as possible because I don't know what activated over there.
Your mother.
That's fair. The mayor at this point is just Stonewall. He's not talking, he's not conversing, he's not acknowledging.
Is his eyes glossed over?
No. No, they are not.
Hmm. Someone should detonate the. No.
So Rufus, you pull out the gun and shoot the Book of the Damned? Got it.
I was gonna say hit like any of the glowing shit in that pile and the entire place will go up.
Yeah, but that's how you kill both Bax and Rufus.
And possibly everyone in the town.
Yeah. Yeah.
We call that Plan B.
No, you call that plan goodbye.
Plan G. Perfect.
Once I started walking around and looking at and pulling, I just pulled up a couple of the items. What I noticed that there's probably more fancy books in here than there are weapons.
Yeah. Yeah.
What's in
Yeah,
the
I'm
books?
gonna start picking up books now.
Oh boy. I love to hear that. Yeah, you start picking up books. I would like.
I mostly go. I also want to see if I can check any of the walls for any if I can without making a ruckus. Try to touch walls to see if there's anything that almost feels like it's fake or an illusion.
All right, give me an investigation check there, bud.
Gets another 23. Oh my gosh, it almost was.
You know he was joking, right? So yeah, you are you're reaching around, and you go to try and touch one wall, and the wall touches you before you expect it to.
Oh no.
I am busy. 1 second, guys. What? Yeah, you go to reach out, the wall touches you before you would expect it to. And out steps this. The quickest way I can describe it would be a genasi if they were ice type. So kind of like but yeah, like I don't know, earth but ice. I don't know. Phrase it however you want.
Like a ice elemental that's more humanoid.
Well, like I said, if a genasi had an ice type, if there was an ice type genasi.
Well, because you have water genasi, so I guess they could just be freezing.
Yeah, there's water. There's water and earth genasis and fire and wind. So, or air. So, but specifically, yes, a ice looking genasi is the best way I can describe them. Probably standing at 6-ish foot tall. Fairly broad shoulders. This being steps out of the wall, and you just see this, like, the stereotype of like when someone opens up a really cold door and like the fog rolls out.
Mm-hmm.
That happens. So again, this being steps out. You two are excused. I can handle this. You see the mayor and the guardsman's eyes both gloss over, and they start stepping out of there and up the stairs. I didn't want to have to do this. I was hoping you two would play nice. You 4, technically, and 2 of you did. I don't ask much, do I? Follow my rules. I'm sorry?
Kind of a little bit.
Well, my apologies then. Follow my rules, stay in my town. That's all you need to do. But no. You had to play rough, didn't you?
You can't spell my name without rough.
You just hear from the fucking shadows.
Oh, he's staring Rufus dead in the eyes.
I'm pretty sure this one has true sight. It's fine.
Oh yeah.
I give you guys one singular opportunity. Leave the town. No harm, no foul. But tell no one of what you have seen.
Unfortunately, we're not in the wheelhouse of being indebted to magical creatures.
I have built this little cubby of mine, if you will.
I just want to know why. Like, why control them? Like,
Why?
I was curiosity got the best of me. That is why I did the things I did.
Oh, very simple. I am hungry. And honestly, I found this mayor who was a little worried about safety. So I just planted a small seed and let it fester. Now he brings me all the magic items I could feed off of. For example. And he walks over to the pile that is Galley's stuff. And he takes one finger and he sets it on the shotgun.
I am swear to fucking God.
All it takes is a little energy on my part. And you see that effect of, again, the fog rolling out as like a door to a cold place is opened up. Go out and engulf the shotgun. And then it looks weird because all the magic runics on it start to glow. but as the fog retracts, it just like scrapes it off and into his finger, and you see it just go up his arm, and like just his body starts to glow and pulse. By the way, your shotgun is no longer magical, Gally.
Nope, that's it. Triggering it. Oh no, you think I'm kidding?
How would you know?
No. When he finds out, this this town is not going to be here.
Oh, okay, that's fine. I can accept that statement.
While this is all happening, Bax would like to take out his notes and look at all the names of the dragons, because this is very dragon-esque compared to when we were talking with Shade Breath and all that stuff, because as far as Bax knows, they're the only ones that have true sight that could possibly be looking at Rufus.
True.
So he's gonna be glancing at the names, and he's just gonna go, "Is your name Glacius?
Try again.
Glacius?
Wrong answer. Try again.
I will pull out my talisman and be like, "Are you this guy?
Nope.
Are you related to this guy?"
I am not.
Is it Emir?
It is not. Why do you think I'm a dragon?
A dragon? Because you consume magical items, and they seek out magical items, and also are able to see things that should not be seen.
No, I am not a dragon at all. I am better than that.
You say you're better than that, even though they also enslave and entrap people, and then also take control of them and consume magical items as such, and hold the same amount of power.
I don't consume magical items. I just consume magic.
I'm getting my fucking shotgun re-enchanted.
So
and
did you?
I have to level a city.
So did you consume my magic earlier then?
Oh, no. Simple. Just whenever anyone brings up the topic of casting magic on anyone, or talks about how my people are acting weird or whatever, I just simply make them phase out of it. I make their brains temporarily turn off. They're not dying, per se. It's more like I can just kind of make them go to sleep without falling over. See, while what I do have is borderline full control, there's that little bit that I need to let them live, so that way they can tell a convincing story to you. No, this has nothing. They are mostly themselves. I just kind of sit in the back door and play with the strings every now and then.
Okay, well, if you want us to leave, we'll need our friends to come get their belongings, and then we'll be on our way.
Fine. If I must. You see him just kind of stand there and his eyes lightly glow. One of the guards that is like almost dead sprinting past you, Storm, just dead stops. Turns, directs you, and in a very monotone, almost robotic voice says, "Please follow me." And then he turns and starts walking towards the mayor's building. Gally, you are in the tavern. A guardsman walks in, very stiff and unnaturally, walks up to you and goes, "Would you please follow me?" Turns around and starts walking out.
Returning weapon.
What are you returning weaponing?
His pistol.
Okay.
No, he's having that on him. He doesn't care.
Okay.
That's all.
Okay. Do you follow?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Both the guardsmen lead you guys to the vault, where you find Rufus and Bax and this entity. Long story short, gather your shit and get out of my town. They can explain more if they wish. I'm honestly bored of this.
No. No, I'm getting my gun back.
You can get your gun back.
Oh no, I'm getting my fucking Dragon's Breath shotgun back, motherfucker. I'm not
See.
re-editing a stat block.
Wait, so are
See.
we down there?
Yes, you have been guided down to the vault. You step into the vault. You see this Ice Genasi looking being. You see Rufus. You see Bax. The
Do I
Ice Gen-
recognize? I was gonna say, do I recognize like the aura because of the
Oh
magical
yeah,
aura?
100%. It is oozing off this motherfucker.
Oh, you're oh.
Galley's going to turn and go, "Oh, is that it?"
Yep.
Question.
Answer.
What is your name?
That is none of your business.
He's going to point his gun directly at the massive pile of magical explosives.
And
What is your name?
He's just gonna extend his palm at that massive pile of stuff as well. That is none of your business. And if you ask me again, I will suck every ounce of magic that is inside of that, your friends, and everything else in this room and make it inert.
What my last girlfriend said.
See, the thing is,
You could say I will suck you dry.
this is out of character,
what
but
she
the thing is, even if he does suck all the magic out, that's still the explosives going to explode.
Yeah, but that means there's no magic bomb anymore.
I know, doesn't matter. It's still 20 bags of blasting powder, 13 acid vials, and 20 alchemist fires. Barrelmancy. No, but Galley's just going to go, He's just going to turn to Bax and go, "Your thoughts?"
Rufus, remember when we fought the Mummy Lord at that one place where Candle and Ember, and you did the one thing that we hated the most?
What are you guys talking
Maybe.
about?
That you hid?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Um, I'm just thinking of that.
Yeah. It's not gonna get us out of here. It will let us hide if we need it.
I'm gonna message him. I'm just gonna message. I'm gonna message him and be like, "This could protect us if this place goes aflame."
Oh, yeah. And that's all I respond.
Oh, we're killing this bitch, right?
um. So how does this all go? Do we just leave and you just let us leave, or are you going to walk us out?
Yes, I will. I will walk you out metaphorically. I obviously am able to control the guardsmen. They will escort you out of the town. Once you are approximately an hour outside of town, I will drop my stranglehold, as some might choose to say it currently. Let them go back to living their lives. And again, you tell no one about me and what I do here. And I let you guys continue to live. It's very,
I have
very
a
simple.
question.
I might have an answer.
Did you do anything to my items?
What are your items?
He points to the shotgun and the massive explosives.
Why, yes, I did.
Give it back.
Ah, see, I can't put back.
Cool. Fires.
I was gonna say, I was gonna quickly grab my axe and my
Oh,
stuff on the ground.
okay. You don't have time. No one has time to react except him. I need you to roll the hit with your pistol.
You got it, boss.
Right, I'm gonna make a new character.
Yeah.
Man,
Oh,
I have one.
I know you
I would
do.
like-
Heh. Heh.
oh,
Heh.
should I specify? I should probably specify what I'm shooting at.
oh no,
I mean, yes, that would be nice.
oh boy.
My bad.
I presume you're shooting at the mild nuclear bomb that is your stuff.
Oh boy.
No.
Them? Like the person?
Just them?
Hold on. I need to log into Roll20 if it'll let me.
Why roll 20?
No, what was the thing here?
D&D Beyond?
Where is it?
What are you shooting? Who are you shooting?
Okay, here we go. Yeah. Yeah, no, that was at the Genasi.
Ah! Noted. Please, roll to hit.
Well, we're gonna go out with a bang, boys.
Yep.
Flash of Genius.
So that's 22?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Doesn't hit him.
Damn.
Oh.
Who here has
Shit.
watched Naruto?
Yeah.
Okay. Anyone else?
No.
Nope.
I haven't watched it in so long. I
Do
don't
you?
remember
Okay, but if I say he has a wall of ice protect him like Gaara's sand protects him in the Chunin
Yeah, I know.
exams?
I've
That
seen
makes
it.
sense. Yeah.
Okay.
You could have just said he cast shield. That's fine.
Yes, but it doesn't sound as cool. Oh, he doesn't cast shield. He's not casting shield. You did not hit his AC.
And what did Galley roll?
22.
22.
That's
Hmm.
fine. Giovanni had 24.
True.
So, for reference, Nate, you just see this sheet of ice just almost apparate instantly and then slowly trickle back down.
Clever.
Now,
For a second, I feel like Bax would shit himself because he thought Bax shot that Galley shot the explosives.
I'm pretty sure everyone just puckered to a level of 12 right now after hearing the gunshot go off. But the ice wall like half fades, like only half his face is left down. He goes, "Okay, I see. This is the type of game we're playing today. I'm feeling generous because I'm not gonna lie, that shotgun tasted amazing.
I'm sure it did, you fuckwit.
You may take your items and leave. And again, tell no one of me and what I do in this town. Deal? Otherwise, I can turn you all into my mindless slaves or just kill you. And I don't feel like cleaning up bodies."
You are going to give me an alternative to that shotgun.
It's called your life.
Galley's going to turn to the rest of the group. It's in times like these that I remember a certain thing that we were told. I believe it was, what was his name? He's the, blue dragon we're working for?
Oh, his name? You're talking about the Tempest, Azurion?
Right. Azurion. Things can always be made. Or remade, I suppose. And being attached to one's material possessions can be oh so damaging to their health.
Are you going to leave or just continue to talk?
Um,
I'm waiting for the rest of my party to decide.
at that moment of Galley saying, I'm going to just out in the world, just scream Doron.
Remind me who that is. I think I know, but I don't. Not positive.
You remember when we saved all those kids and they told me that there would always be a call that I could make to them. The
Oh! That's a lot. That's a deep reach, bro.
yeah, I'm kind of calling yeah.
You're handing the controller over to your big bro.
So yeah, so I remember a lot.
How much of this is
He-
just written down?
Doron did say that if he needed any help with retrieving these items, because they are the mentors of Winterscar, that as long as I call upon his name, he would help us.
Yup.
I'm getting my shotgun back.
Oh boy.
I'm
yupity,
getting my fucking shotgun back, Andrew.
And Storm's a little bored, so I'm not. Curiosity's gonna kill the cat anyways.
I don't know if I'm supposed to feel bad, but I don't. You guys are over fucking powered.
I just did nothing wrong and got my main weapon taken.
Well, you shouldn't have given it up.
I'm hard disagreeing with the logic on that.
Good thing Storm didn't really have any magic items on him.
Yeah, Gally had mostly alchemical stuff. He only had the one magic item he was proficient in. He can't even technically wield the scimitar.
Okay. Yep, there he is. Alrighty.
Blow up his penis.
What?
Huh?
Send him to the penis explosion chamber and have his penis exploded.
Are you having a stroke?
It's the fucking Mr. Electric. Send him to the principal's office and have him expelled. From Shark Boy and Lava Girl. I'm surprised no one else knows that meme. I know.
Oh
Peyton
no, I
does.
know it. Yeah.
I think you're having a stroke, but that's beside the point. Alrighty. Cool. Bax, give me. You're gonna succeed with flying colors almost. What is a talking check? I don't know what a talking check is.
Oh, I
It's
mean,
usually persuasion.
I mean, yes, I want to say persuasion, but I know he's gonna roll a 23 minimum. Right?
maybe.
Fuck it, give me persuasion.
Oh.
29.
Alright, I'm just gonna check out for the night, guys. It's been fun playing with you. 1 second, the kid. Yeah.
Back. I'm actually gonna be so
Alright,
sad.
I'm back. So
Slurp.
so you say that. You just belt it out in the Genasi looks at you and goes, "This is a spell I have not heard before." And
That's
then
not a spell.
and then who all has my camera pulled up, by the way?
Yes.
I have your camera. Yep.
Good. In a of light.
Flashbang.
Flashbang!
Flashbang through the door.
In front of you is a male turtle with a shield and warhammer. A female, where is she?
He summoned the fucking Avengers.
Wait a minute. Is it all of them?
Storm has no idea what the fuck is
Do
going on.
you
She's
really
like,
think
"What
I'm
the
that
fuck?"
stupid to send them all? Where are you? Where are you? There it is. A female Aarakocra in robes with a staff, and then a male barbarian dual wielding battle axes, shirtless because ah.
That's a sea elf, right?
Holy shit.
What?
That's a sea elf, the barbarian.
No, it's a male dwarf.
Oh. Oh, okay, so it's not Umakas or Umakase.
No.
Okay, just make sure. If I would recognize them.
When did I tell you the barbarian?
I take notes.
When did I tell you them?
When we met them?
Did I tell you them all?
Yeah, there's the turtle, the Aarakocra, the sea elf, and the changeling. There's
there's
Doron,
there's more.
Era, Umakase, and Bin.
Yeah.
Bin is the one that I had the whole bard off.
I
with.
remember Ben.
I think. I think.
No, I don't think you've met this one before.
Okay, that's fine.
Wait a second.
I mean, there could be more barbarians in the thing.
There are. But so they all whack right in front of you, and they look at you and go, "Heard the call. What's the problem?"
This one, and I just point right at the.
And the paladin looks around, and you, without even looking at his face, you can see his stature has completely changed. Like, and he looks back to you and goes, "Whatever is happening, if you can leave peacefully and calmly, I recommend it. Have I made my sentences clear and understood?"
Okay.
Okay. I am going to step outside the room. I will let the 5 of you handle any business that you have created. Okay. And him, Era, and the dwarf all step outside.
I will
Let's-
follow the turtle.
Well, sorry, madam, sir, thing, whatever you are. Sorry, I'm not trying to offend you. Those were
Just
basically my
leave.
lawyers.
Just
Okay.
leave.
Galley's grabbing his fucking shit.
And Storm's grabbing his stuff.
Okay. You may follow my guard out. He will take you outside the city. Enjoy the rest of your lives.
Choke on it and die.
You'd like that, wouldn't you?
Extremely.
As you're growling at that, you feel this thick meat. Like, you feel like Rufus is grabbing your shoulder, but you look over and it's someone almost the same height as you. You see it's this male dwarf, and he looks at you and he goes, "Boy, if I was you, I'd keep your mouth shut. You don't want to get on the wrong side of this one.
Too late.
Well, let's get you out before you get too far over." And he kind of pats you on the back, mildly aggressively, mildly like, "Let's get the fuck out of here."
He's leaving.
Yep.
Yeah, you guys are then escorted outside the town. About 20 minutes outside the town, Doran looks at you and goes, "What in the fuck did you do to get wound up with that?"
We showed up,
Curiosity.
and that happened.
Are these the guys?
Who are these people?
These are one of the people we're working for, and I do say that out loud.
Oh,
We have a lot to unpackage. Let's first start with why you called me to try and help you deal with a minor god.
Fix my gun.
a minor god.
If they're a god, they are a horrible god.
Why?
They were hiding down there.
They were enslaving people.
They broke.
Have you not heard of chaotic and evil and bad gods?
They broke.
They exist.
And there's just one in the middle of fucking.
No. Thus the word minor. He's trying to continue his ascent. We have kept, I'm going to use the word tabs loosely on him.
So you're familiar with that one in there.
We are aware of his existence, yes. We are not aware where he is, we are now, or what he's doing or why he's doing it, other than because he power good. I don't believe you guys understand what you were looking at. Okay? Hi. Powerful paladin, yes? Powerful
Yes.
wizard. Powerful barbarian. He probably could have flicked his middle finger at us and taken us all out in one hit each. That is not something... we now know where he is. Yay. Clap. Everybody like golf clap, okay? We now know where he is. But the problem is his existence is now known, and I don't know what he's going to do. So, I need to know what happened.
He broke my gun.
We will find you a new gun.
I don't want a new gun. I would like to fix the one I have.
Fine, we'll make it better.
Wonderful. And then, I'm going to do what I initially planned.
If you think you're going to kill him, you are completely stupid. You have a better chance of randomly resurrecting your family, killing them, and resurrecting them again!
No, I don't intend to kill him. Starve him? More likely.
Anyway, what happened is that we showed up at the gates. The guards very much were trying to say no weaponry and no harmful magic. And so we subsided and was like, all right, let's, figure some shenanigans out, as we do. And I tried to charm them to possibly get by and find out some more information, but that failed, and their eyes glossed over, so we knew that there could have possibly been some sort of possession of them, or hold, or possibly even just something wrong. And obviously our superstitions got the best of us, and we found out the hard way.
Was everyone having glossed over eyes?
The guards and the mayor.
And the people.
Anytime we mentioned magic, I sensed some magic going on inside, and I was able to at least see it through the door. And I only assumed that Rufus and Bax went through.
The Aarakocra speaks up. Wait. You only saw some magic in the town?
Well, I saw this aura that it looks exactly like from the fellow from underground that we saw, because I
You-
recognized it.
Yes, but was this all throughout the town, or was there only specific spots, if you will?
Well, some of it radiated off of the mayor, and some of it also went out of the building.
That's good to know. That means he's not controlling the town. He's controlling individuals in the town.
Only the higher ups, I presume.
Presumptually, yes, since I saw the way that guard walked us out of there. I'm guessing he probably has control of the mayor and the guards. Easy enough.
Mm-hmm.
Why is he doing this? Did he tell you that at all?
Nope.
He says because he's hungry.
Well, I mean, there's that.
Hungry
And
for
magic.
Ah. Okay.
Oh,
So this is like
Are
the
you guys
fate
putting
of
the dots
world
together?
type thing.
he's stashing a lot of magic in there.
He's the one we're gathering the god-slaying armor to kill.
This is
Agreed.
actually this was Doran asking, are you guys putting the dots together? Simple.
That he
He
controls them to bring people in and give him magic.
Mhm.
You guys were not going to get. You guys were going to get your items back, yes, but they were going to be drained of their magic by the time you got them back.
I'm aware.
I think I'm lucky to get out of there. I
Good
don't
thing
want
you
to
didn't
imagine
touch
what he
me.
could have done to me.
So
Gally is going to turn towards Storm and just stare. A wonder.
Hey, he could have taken my magic too.
Good for you.
It's part of me.
okay, here's the thing. We know where he is. We know what he's doing, and we kind of know why. What do you guys recommend we do next?
Blow it the fuck up using this.
It's an option.
Is there a way that I know that he consumes magic, but is there any way that we could possibly trick him to consume maybe a curse or something?
Can that stuff work?
It's a thought. It's something to negate his abilities in some way. Would be very helpful.
Sorry, the kid distracted me for a second. I'm mildly busy.
I'm not a kid, you're a kid.
No, you. Well, yes, I am a kid, but you are also a kid.
You're one, you're doing.
I am not 1 year old.
I'm not one.
I'm just 12.
I have a question.
What is your question, sweetheart?
Do I have to go to my mom's house?
I mean, you don't have to, but your mommy wants you to.
But it's my choice because I'm not going back.
Sucks to be
and forth.
her. I'm not helping at all. I apologize.
She can't hear you, thank God.
Yeah, I can.
What did you just say then? Yeah, exactly. You didn't hear. I can't do it. Ah, my fingers are too chunky. I can't, Skylar. I cannot. My hands are too big. I'm sorry.
Get the scissors.
Explode.
Okay, sorry. Where were we at before I got distracted?
Grinding my fucking
Trying to-
teeth.
Trying to plan
Yes.
about.
Oh, yeah, because Doron said about
Mhm.
if we had any plans, and I said possibly tricking him into consuming a curse.
Do you have any anti-magic items?
I think you two are onto something there. I think either we need to have him somehow suck up an item that has been enchanted with a anti-magic sphere, or
But you're hoping to hide the magic because what if he's able to detect the magic and figure out what sort of schooling it's from?
I'm aware what we have sent you guys to go hunt down. If he knew what was in that room, looks at Rufus. What are you reaching for?
Maybe.
Yeah, looks to Rufus. If he knew what was in that room, he would not have touched that shotgun.
Just true.
So,
I don't have
either
anything.
you have god armor on you.
I do not. It was taken by the blue dragon.
Really?
Yeah.
Do any of you have god armor on you?
No.
Oh.
I do
The
not
blue
believe
dragon
so.
had all ours.
No. Well, the new gun of yours at least would be up there.
Okay.
So, but so yeah, no, so yeah. So, either he didn't have enough time to read the items in the room before consuming, or he's arrogant enough to not read what he's about to consume and just consumes blindly.
Well, I did put my most precious items in another dimension, so that was probably why he did not sense.
And that could be a potential. But again,
So if we could make magic items that are like that you talk about, hire people that don't understand and go through the circumstances, as long as you tell them to put their magic items there, and then if they just leave freely.
You have one of two. I mean, which boat do you want to, we're gambling here on red or black. Red being he's arrogant enough to think that he's above anything that he could consume, and we're hoping he consumes something that would thus hurt him. Or we're assuming he didn't have enough time to read what he was about to consume and just consumed blindly hoping. Which boat do you want to put your which basket do you want to put your eggs in?
Either or. He holds up the book. All else fails, we just slap a glyph in here.
And what about the people of the town?
You learn that mortals tend to fall easy in the affairs of passing gods.
Yes, but I would prefer to not
Hence,
have minor common casualties. General.
Hence, last resort.
Yes. So
I'm willing to go in and do it myself if I have to.
you realize if any of the four of you step foot in that town again, you will probably get frozen in a block of ice. Yes.
Right outside the town, all it takes is a single flick of a page.
If
But
you
we
think-
could always send someone in there with 2 bags of holding.
And you know, we could probably have someone in disguise.
No, You're absolutely right. He can't sense magic. Otherwise, Rufus wouldn't have been able to sneak in with his bag of holding. It wasn't until he actually focused and Rufus, I don't think passed that, I don't know, inspection, but if it's a mundane item
Okay.
that gets past the initial guards, he would have no reason to
Well,
believe.
I am also holding a amulet of fire immunity, which is a very rare commodity, and I'm pretty sure he also probably would have touched that as well, if
Dep-
given the chance.
And it depends on what kind of magic on me, because, you know, my wild magic. Who knows if he could sense that? He probably can.
I don't believe he caught on that you saw him.
Hmm.
So he does have blind spots then.
Mm-hmm.
Perhaps.
She stole a chip. My cat just stole a fucking chip out of my hand. What the hell?
Well, I leave this to you guys. You kick to this hornet's nest. You can either stay away from it and it won't bother you again, or you go back and deal with the nest. But you have to kill the queen. If you do not kill the queen, the problem resurfaces somewhere else.
All right. We'll come up with a plan, and
The Arcanist Tower is at your disposal. We will assist you in any ways that we can.
Galley holds out his gun. You said you'd fix it, or make it better.
The wizard sighs and just reaches out. So what did it do before?
One moment.
I know what it did. Yeah.
Sorry, no, I was being
Oh.
talked to.
Oh. Okay.
Well, initially, upon firing, the 2 cylinders would release pellets, as a shotgun would, but it would also release a kind of mote of flame from the little dragon's head mounted on the bottom. And it was quite the 1-2 punch. Burning hands, essentially, I believe, is what was being cast directly from the dragon's mouth. If it could have an...
You almost see a grin grow across a bird's beak. Don't know if that's possible, but you do. He looks over and goes, "Yeah, I can one up that." And he just kind of shifts it into his back. Give me a day or two, and I should get something better for you.
Galley just sighs and goes, "Thank you. And if it means that it can give us a step toward watching this thing wither and die, all the better."
Probably not.
No, not this, but... Are you proficient in curses?
Not really, no.
Hmm. Do you have anyone in the Arcanist Tower who might be?
Era looks over to Dorn and goes, "What about that new warlock? You think he can do some hoodoo voodoo magic?" And
Galley,
Dorn looks back to him and goes, "Probably our best option."
Galley is going to hold up the necromancy tome and go, "This will definitely have a good time with that."
I'm not touching that.
How long have you had that?
Good while.
The dwarf looks, "Hey, it's just a book. What's your creepy crawlies about? It's just a book. What's wrong with it?" And he reaches out and grabs it from Galley. "See, it's a book. What's it gonna do? Ooh, it's a book." And he
I love dwarves.
he fans open the pages. It's a book. The worst thing it can do is hit ya. God.
It has some decent necromancy in there, but not anything that can be used. It's mostly theory. It allows me to make
Okay.
some of my elixirs more potent, but
Yeah.
other than that, it looks like just a normal book.
Yeah.
Put a nice little curse on there, and
We will
it
pass
looks
it.
nice enough.
We will pass it off to our warlock, see if he has any powers that he can do on it to make it do its hoodoo voodoo magic.
Start poisoning the water supply.
Mm.
Metaphorically speaking.
You're not wrong. All right. Unless you 4 need anything from us 3, we shall get back to the tower and continue on with our day.
Best of luck.
You're gonna need it. And with that, the wizard waves her hand and they disappear.
Okay. My first time. What the fuck happened?
Those are our original
Benefactors.
owners, per se.
Right.
Employers.
Huh.
They're the ones who sent us on this quest to collect this armor.
I see. Okay then.
Flashbang.
Gally is going to sigh and then kind of fall down, look up, and is like, I was really scared, you guys!
You acted really strong and tough. That was actually very impressive. Good job,
Yeah,
Gally.
you acted really great. I had to kind of calm my nerves. I was about to jump on that thing.
I'm gonna give him like an actual soft, like actual clap. Like, you've outbarded a bard. Good job.
Storm is just gonna join by watching him clap. Just claps with him.
I was really worried. I didn't want to have to actually shoot the thing. I thought seeing the massive amount of fuck-off explosives would have deterred it from taking the items in the first place, and then he moved it into the collected magical area, and I thought, oh god, a wayward spark, and boom, there goes half the fucking continent. And the entire time, I was pacing around in the bathroom, trying not to throw up from the stress, because I didn't know if the guard wouldn't trip and fall on his ass, and then boom, half a second later, wiped from existence. The astral plane would be all that would be left here.
Gally, you wear this on your hip every fucking day.
You know,
Yes.
if you tripped, it would probably do the same thing, right?
No, because I have precautions. Oh. He basically threw a lit torch into a mountain full of dynamite. I am so glad he's not intelligent.
What's up, Skylar?
Just trying to put on a
Okay.
brave face the entire time, but internally just screaming.
Meanwhile, Storm is just the opposite. Okay, I'm gonna keep calm. I'm not fucking calm. I'm not fucking calm.
The entire time his plan went sideways was when they actually took the massive amount of alchemical explosives and he went, oh, wait, no, fuck that worked too well. Oh, God.
I know. I was kind of hinting at the rope trick thing. So then Rufus would make the rope trick, and then we would shoot the thing, and then we'd be inside protection.
See, the thing is, Gally didn't even want to do that because he doesn't want to kill innocent people. He was acting all tough so that the thing couldn't like exploit the people's lives against him. That was the entire plan, was like look all tough and that he doesn't care so that he wouldn't like aim at you guys. That was the plan, but then it worked too well. He is sad about the gun though, but he's happy to get it fixed.
So, on a scale of 1 to 10, how interesting of an encounter is this?
It was good.
Thank you.
Very,
As long as
very interesting.
I'm
Very interested.
I'm just also I love it when a wizard, specifically wizard, smiles after hearing, "Oh yeah, this shit lights people on fire when you pull the trigger," and goes, "Oh, I can do better. I trust that. I hope to God he's an evoker because good fucking God."
My Call of Duty itch might be coming through right now, and I might make it a little overpowered, but who the fuck cares at this point?
I mean, it's like the only like offensive magic item Galley can use.
Mm-hmm. And I'm gonna make it I'm gonna make it better. I'm gonna make it better.
Nice.
We need to kill a minor god.
It's fine. Oh, like you never killed a minor god before. We've all played Baldur's Gate 3. Merkel was a bitch.
You have to kill a minor god. You have to kill an ancient dragon. You have to kill. Yeah.
At this fucking point, just toss him in the pile.
And somehow collect all the god killing armor.
Listen. All I can say is ancient dragons only exist because they haven't met an ancient dragon slayer.
Flashpoint.
Yet.
All right, say goodbye to the internet.
Bye.